We are under the tonight as MLB Network welcomes you to this presentation of Major League Baseball. Ought to be a good one here. Digging in, Yohan Moncada, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
Second baseman.
First delivery to him on the way. No balls and one strike. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
Hey, I think this is going to be the key to his success out on the mound. That good movement on that two-seam fastball is going to keep that ball in the yard and keep this offense on its toes.
Now a swing and a miss on the fastball, then the leadoff man is set down here for the first out of the evening. At the plate, Avisail Garcia, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. He'll start him with a breaking ball. Too low that time. It's ball one. Weather not much of an issue tonight. A mild 65 degrees here at game time. A ball and a strike. The 1-1 is a fastball well off the plate, but offered at for a strike. One out, nobody on. Popped high in the air. Dozier has a play. Two gone. Up next for Chicago, Jose Abreu. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Strike one to start the at-bat. Mauer into foul territory. And foul. 0-1, here it comes. Hit sharply toward the right side. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. Some two-out success to keep the top of the first alive. And now here's the cleanup hitter for the White Sox, Matt Davidson. Lifetime against Jose Barrios. He's hitless in 6 tries. He's also been a strikeout victim 6 times. That's wide, 2-0.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
The 2-0 on the way. 3-0 now.
If I'm managing this hitter right here, he doesn't even have to look down at the third base coach. You know he's got the green light. He's one of the best hitters in your lineup.
3-1 the count now. He likely had ball 4 that time, but couldn't hold back on the swing, so that moves the count to 3-2 now. And that misses ball 4, so it's first and second now with 2 out. So digging in now, Nicky Delmonico. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. 1 ball, no strikes the count. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. And he looks at a curveball that falls in. 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch. Takes a pitch for strike number 2.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive in a run. Going to have to make something happen with 2 strikes now.
Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner. But this is going to get fouled. Hot shot on the ground is short. Backhanded. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is. Into the box, Eddie Rosario. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Left fielder, Eddie.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Chopped weakly to the left. Sanchez has it. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. Up next for Minnesota, Joe Mauer. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First offering on its way. A little bouncer, but it gets fouled. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup. Giolito has become known as a starting pitcher that frequently works deep into games. The kind of guy you want on the staff when your team needs some rest because he tends to eat up innings all by himself.
I always say hitting's a process of elimination at the plate. I think he could go ahead and eliminate changeup. 2 in a row back-to-back. I don't think there'll be a third.
Anderson takes charge out there, and he stays with it for the second out. The next twin up, Miguel Sano. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
One thing I'm going to keep my eye on with this young starter on the mound is how he's able to stay ahead of hitters. It makes pitching at this level a lot easier. And when you're trying to establish yourself in the big league.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. Ready now for the White Sox. Wellington Castillo. He'll get us started in the top of the second. There's a strike. The windup and the 0-1. Just a bit jumpy that time. Swung on and missed.
Really deceptive changeup there. Very well executed. It looks like it just sort of dies when it gets close to the plate.
He throws him on the fastball there. Wellington Castillo becomes the first out of the inning. A ball and no strikes. Lifetime against Jose Barrios. He's only 2 for 10. He's taken him deep once. That misses. 2-0.
He still might be looking for that release point on that curveball early in this outing. That one looked like it popped out of his hand behind his ear instead of out front. We'll see if he finds that pitch because it'll be important for him.
Rosario is over just a few steps to his right as he takes it for route number 2. And that'll bring up the shortstop, Tim Anderson. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike. 0-1. Outside at 94, 1 ball and 1 strike. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. High in the air out to center field. Buxton on the move. And the inning is over. Here's Brian Dozier now. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
The second baseman, number 2.
Little dribbler down the line. Foul ball, however, strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him.
Now you could tell right there that curveball had some serious depth to it. That's what separates the good ones from the bad ones. That nasty spin rate, get that downward action. You even get a star player like this swinging at something in the dirt.
Now it would be the Minnesota DH, Logan Morrison.
Logan Morrison.
First delivery to him on the way. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Delmonico waits on it, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Digging in, Eduardo Escobar. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and 1 gone. Here comes the first pitch. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. Garcia has a read on it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. The tag, and he's out at second. It's a double play, and just like up next to start out their half of the third, top of the order to follow. In there for strike 1, 0-1.
You know, Matty, when I first broke into the league, you wouldn't see that high heater first pitch right out of the gate. But I think there's been a change in philosophy here. Back in the late 90s, early 2000s, guys wanted to attack you more east-west, get you leaning left-right. Now you're seeing guys attack in the philosophy more north-south. Just with launch angles and exit velocities, I think guys are afraid to throw that sinking fastball for fear that guys are just going to run their barrel into it. Not the case with the high fastball.
The 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full.
It'd be great right here if he was able to work himself on base. You got the leadoff hitter on deck, and you know the middle of the order's coming up right behind you.
Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. The 3-2 one more time is swung on and missed, strike 3. Next to bat will be the Cuban import, Yoan Moncada. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Swing, high drive, deep down the left field line. This ball is slicing, and that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run. Striding in once again, Avisail Garcia. He popped out in his first trip. breaking ball taken right down the middle. And it's 0-2 to Avisail Garcia. Bases are empty, one man out. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2.
As a hitter, you got to be staunch in your game plan. You know he has a nasty changeup, and you got to fight to make sure it's in the zone. That's a great take right there.
Dozier moving to his left. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. So here's the slugging first baseman Jose Abreu now. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. In there for strike 1. Two out, nobody on. And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that, the side is retired. So stepping in, Max Kepler.
Leading off for the Twins, right fielder, Max Kepler.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Got caught lunging there as this one's fouled away. The windup and the 0-1. Missed with a breaking ball. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. The 1-2. Is swung on and missed. He got him. Now at the plate, Jason Castro.
Batting 8th, catcher, Jason
First pitch
Castro.
on its way. A swing and a miss at a ball down.
So far, this has been a very good outing for this guy. Listen, he doesn't have the best stuff, but what he needs to do, and he's doing it right now, throwing strikes early, trying to initiate a lot of contact. The more pitches that the hitters see off this guy, the better chance they have to go ahead and square something up. So he needs to continue to attack early and get some quick outs, attack the strike zone on the first and second pitch.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Right on that pitch that time as he wraps it into center field, a base hit. Striding into the box, Byron Buxton.
Center fielder, Byron Buxton.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Popped him up. Moncada ranging into shallow right. He can't get there as it falls in. And the throw will go to second as they get the force out. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone. So striding in, Eddie Rosario, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. First pitch of the at-bat. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. And now he'll bluff a move back to second base just to make sure the runner wasn't getting any ideas out there. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
The lineup top to bottom looks like they have no approach or game plan whatsoever. It's like...
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Digging in to try it again, Matt Davidson. He drew a walk his first time up. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. A ball and a strike.
Ooh, I'm shocked he got away with that one, boys. Curveball right down the middle of the plate. And for him to take that pitch looking, he had to be sitting on something else, but he should have pulled the trigger.
It's a swing and a high pop-up. And this is taken in for out number 1. Ready for another chance? Nicky Delmonico. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Starts him out with a changeup for a strike. 0-2 2 now as a curveball drops in there for a strike.
Sort of surprising to see a 5-hole hitter take 2 in a row for strikes to start an at bat. Now he's way behind the count, so we'll see if he can battle back.
So he records his 5th strikeout there. Nicky Delmonico sent packing for the 2nd out of the inning. And a curveball that gets a swing and a miss and makes him look way behind. The pitch. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. The 1-1 home. A shot down the first baseline. But this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
That fastball must have a little late life on it because that was right in the wheelhouse and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
Throw on to Mauer will be in time, and that at the plate, Joe Mauer will start things out against Lucas Giolito as we get the inning underway.
Joe Mauer.
Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Here's Miguel Sano. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike 2 anyway. Pulled the string on him. Strike 3 swinging. And he makes the throw to first. Sano is retired. 2 down now. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Brian Dozier. He singled his last time up. Sent on the ground, but right into the shift. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Play Yomer Sanchez. He'll lead it off here against Jose Barrios. First pitch on its way. Popped him up. Sano waits on it. 1 out. Digging in for his second at bat, Tim Anderson. He flew out in his last at bat. And a fastball's in there for strike 1.
You can tell this offense is getting frustrated, but this might be one you have to shower off. When a guy's locating like this, fastball at the knees and to both corners, it's going to be tough for them to do anything with it.
Back up the middle and in for a base hit. Into the box now, Adam Engel. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Here's a curveball that runs outside. It's ball 1. Now the 1-0. It is a fastball in off the plate for a ball.
Remember, he was a strikeout victim last time up, but this at-bat seems to be a totally different direction. He's showing good patience now, and he's got a real good count at 2-0.
And the hit and run works to perfection as it's into right for a base hit. And they'll have runners at the corners following the 1-out single. So the lineup. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out.
With 1 out and runners on the corners, some managers like to hit and run here. It's a little risky, but it can help you stay out of the double play if it's well executed.
Now a bunt attempt here. And he is in there at the plate. It's now a 2-0 game. Digging in once again, Avisail Garcia. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. Curveball looked at here for strike 1. And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now.
Just reached back and threw a high fastball right by him. He didn't stand a chance.
Count even at 2-2. Here now the 2-2. Is swung on and missed. Strike 3. Ready once again, Jose Abreu. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. We'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1.
This is the guy they're going to have to be careful with. He can put 3 runs on the board in a hurry, so expect them to try to get him to chase something out of the zone if they can.
Now the 1-1 pitch. 1-2 now.
Can't imagine he comes back with a third breaking ball. That hitter looked like he timed that one up pretty well and just missed it, fouling it away.
Bounce towards the second baseman. Dozier has it. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Leading off the inning, Logan Morrison, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Now the 2-1 pitch. Will not catch the zone. Ball 3.
Great AB so far. I'd really like to see this guy work a walk and get on base for this team. Maybe give them a shot of confidence that they got a shot to get back in this one.
No walks yet. Here's the delivery. And now a swing and a miss, and Morrison is retired for out number 1.
Number 5.
Digging in, Eduardo Escobar. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swing and a little tapper, but it's foul. Strike 1. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for Minnesota. Again, another foul ball.
You don't see too many guys at this level be late on off-speed pitches right there. That tells me he was totally sitting on something else or was going automatic take.
And a wave and a miss on a ball that was way out of the strike zone. There are 2 away now. Ready now, Max Kepler. First time up, he went down looking. First pitch on its way. And he lays off there, 1-0. Kepler, a native of Germany. He's a 5-year vet at the major league level. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for Minnesota. Ready to deliver the 1-2.
That's a ball.
Missed with a breaking ball.
Pretty standard curve in the dirt, looking for a strikeout there, but that was a good job of recognizing it and holding back at the plate.
And just a masterful job of pitching here as he strikes out this. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Matt Davidson. He'll start things out now in the top half of the 6th. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he just misses with a curveball. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2.
That's a good take on that fastball there. You know he's looking for something up there to drive, but that was just a little above his happy zone. Not everyone has the discipline to hold back on those.
3 balls and a strike to the Chicago leadoff hitter. Nicky Delmonico is on deck. The 3-1. A swing and a ground ball to third. To his left, Sano. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th. Next up is the sneaky pop of Nicky Delmonico. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Looks at a curveball on the outside corner.
This guy's pitching really well in this one so far. You could just see he's awful confident, attacking the strike zone, and when he comes off the mound at the end of the inning, looks like he stepped in a big old bucket of sassy.
And that's the second out. Here's the catcher, Wellington Castillo. Third trip to the plate for him here. He struck out and grounded out in his first 2 tries. In there, and it's 0-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A wave and a miss.
I'm going to chalk that one up to he didn't see it too well right there. To get such a late swing on an off.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Into the box, Jason Castro. He'll get things started here in the second half of the 6th.
Jason Castro.
And he'll step off and try again. Here comes the first pitch. Swung on and missed that time. It's 0-1.
This is the bugaboo on the offensive side. You want to stay in there and work a guy's count and hopefully get into the bullpen. But when you find yourself 0-1 every time, hitting becomes even more difficult.
Here's the 0-2. Ground ball right side. And a good throw gets him 1 gone. Digging in to try it again. Byron Buxton reached by way of a fielder's choice his first time around. And that swung on and missed for strike 1.
Boys, we see the pitch count. It's hard to remember the last time we saw a guy pitch this efficiently.
Yeah, Matt, it's incredible to watch him go after guys. He's forcing a lot of early contact, and they haven't done a whole lot with the balls they put in play against him.
Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. And now back to the leadoff spot in the Twins lineup. Stepping in, Eddie Rosario, who struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1.
Wow, how about that? He was tempted to make a swing at that pitch right there. That was way out of the zone, but he just kept his hands back enough.
The 1-1 home. Grounded down. Oh, it's off the third base bag. On the backhand, he knocks it down. And the throw will be too late at first, so a strange play there as he'll wind up with an infield single. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Joe Mauer. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
Hey, he's rolling so far in this one as we head into the middle part of this game. How about 90% of his first pitches have been for strikes? If he continues to do that, he just might finish this one.
And the changeup is way low that time. Popped him up. Sanchez in foul ground makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Ready for another chance, Yolmer Sanchez. He'll start the 7th in what's been a fast-moving pitcher's duel today. First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. And he falls behind now, 2-0. Now the 2-0 home. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3 and Taylor Rogers comes on now, and he'll take over with nobody out in inning number 7. And a good take. Leadoff man aboard to start the 7th. It's ball 4. Riding in once again, Tim Anderson. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. 0-1 pitch on its way. Oh, on the ground is short. Could this be 2? The Dozier for 1. On to Mauer. It's a double play. Digging in and looking for more, Adam Engel. He was a strikeout victim his first trip and then collected a base hit his last time around. 2 out, nobody on. Boy, that's just about in the catcher's glove there. It's 0-2.
Hey, this boy ain't messing around right now. Attacking his zone, showing a lot of confidence in his stuff. He's got 2 quick outs.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will... Ready for another shot now, Miguel Sano. He went down on strikes last time up.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Drilled right back up the middle. Moncada gloves it. On to first, and that is a big out to lead off the home 7th. Ready once again, Brian Dozier. He was a ground-out victim last time up. And the pitch. A ball and no strikes. Dozier waiting on the 1-0. And this one's too far inside, ball 2. Now the 2-1 pitch. Strike 2 swinging.
You know, from a hitter's perspective, you get pounded in, and then he throws a nasty changeup away. Is the mindset to tell yourself that he's going to go in and out all day long, or is he going to double up? That's the cat and mouse we're seeing right now.
And the throw will not be in time, as I don't think he was going to get him anyway, but a fine effort nonetheless. The next Robbie Grossman will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 36, Robbie Grossman. Now pitching for the White Sox, number 53, Hector Santiago.
Here's the 0-1. And here's a pitch inside, and that got him. Eduardo Escobar standing in. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Here's the first pitch to him. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Santiago, a left-hander who goes an even 6 feet. He was taken in the 30th round during the first-year player draft of 2006.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off.
Oh, and a huge strikeout there as he certainly does his job out of the pen. And we'll see how they go after the next guy here. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Grounded foul toward the coaching box at third. Dozier at second. Grossman on at first with 2 down. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Shoots this one over to first. And that's by him into right field for a base hit. Throw to third, and he's not getting back to the bag. That'll end the... Next to bat will be the Cuban import, Yoan Moncada. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a curveball that started low and broke lower. Ball 1. Swung on and missed. 1-1.
Counts 1-1.
Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Another slow breaking ball that misses down low. Just missed with a breaking ball.
And just when you needed a shutdown inning, a leadoff walk was certainly not on the agenda. He needs to bear down right here.
And a good take there will net him a base runner as it's ball 4 now to start the 8th inning.
Now batting.
So here is Avisaíl Garcia. Here comes the pitch for Garcia. 0-1 the count. 0-1, here's the pitch. Popped him up. Mauer in foul ground. But that's off the top of the home dugout, out of reach.
You could tell he was guessing right there, and he certainly wasn't guessing changeup. That pitch was in his wheelhouse, and he was late.
And a big cut at the breaking ball, but he comes up empty. Ryan Presley gets the call as he'll pitch with 1 gone in the top of the 8th.
Now pitching for the Twins.
First pitch coming, here it is. And there he goes towards second. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Kepler is there, and he makes the catch for the out. Digging in once again, Matt Davidson. No hits to this point. Moncada's running. And a step off. And try as he might, but he can't escape the tag there. Jason Castro, the catcher, is in.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0. As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. Throw on to first in time, 1 away. Up next for Minnesota.
Byron Buxton.
First pitch coming, here it is. Slapped hard the opposite way, and that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1-for-3 game so far. Number 9 batter comes through that time, as it'll now be up to the top of the order with 1 away. So a pivotal moment here, and digging in now, Eddie Rosario, and he does so representing the possible go-ahead run. And another snap throw to the bag, keeping particularly close tabs on him. Has a look, now the pitch. Popped him up. But this will land untouched. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Now the 0-2 pitch. Pitch out. Nothing doing. Buxton, base runner at first with 1 out. And he pulls this one back in time, 2-2.
Hey, you know in the back of your mind as a batter right here, he's got that nasty sinker. I know it's 0-2, but he might not be looking for the punch out. You have to find a way as a batter to get that 2-seamer up in the zone, or you're going to ground into a double play.
And another snap throw to the bag, keeping particularly close tabs on him. Line drive, base hit to right. And a wide throw as this one gets by him at the bag. And he will score now from first. And the throwing mistake there, getting the ball in, is going to wind up costing him. In now, Joe Mauer. He's hitless in 3 at-bats. Ari Adrianza will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 16, Ari Adrianza. Now pitching for the White Sox, number 45, Gregory in process.
And tough duty to bunt off the bench like that, but he gets this one down. A tag, and they cut down the potential go-ahead run at the plate. Here's Miguel Sano. Could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit out towards second. Moncada fields it cleanly. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Up next for Chicago, Matt Davidson. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Here comes the first pitch. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. The 1-0 is in there for strike 1. Now the 1-1 pitch is taken for ball 2. Presley, playing here in his age 29 season. He was a first-round pick during the first-year player draft of 2012.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on a superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. 0-1 count, and the pitch. Hard hit at third. Sano takes it in. And the throw is dropped. My gracious. It'll stay right there, though, so there will be no advance. Here's the first pitch. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time.
He struggled quite a bit at the plate in this one, so until he should swing on the ball, I don't think they're going to give him anything straight that he can handle.
Little chopper back to the mound. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And pretty fortunate here as they do wind up getting the out at first, although the runner will advance to second. Digging in the switch hitter, Yomer Sanchez. Runner in scoring position with Sugan. Here's the first pitch. There's a fastball right over the inside corner. The 0-1. And that one stayed up a little high. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 2 down. Now the 1-2 pitch. Curveball that time, not even close. And he strikes him out on a good pitch, so 1 run can win it as we head to the bottom of the inning. Into the box now, Brian Dozier. He'll lead off the bottom of the 9th inning. First offering on its way. To short. That gets through for a base hit. He's now 3 for 4 in this one. So it's a leadoff single that kicks off their half of the 9th. Digging in for his second at-bat, Robbie Grossman. The winning run is at first base. Here's the first pitch. And they start him with a changeup, but this is chopped foul at home plate. Possible winning run aboard here. Nobody out. Oh, he looks like he's toying with him here. It's 0-2.
That's a big fastball, obviously, and we're going to see this reliever throw it a lot.
Fastball swung on and missed for the first down.
So batter number 5, shortstop.
Here's the first pitch. Fastball runs inside and gets away. And he is in there. They couldn't get him at second. And a huge mistake, as that's going to move the winning run into scoring position. In the dirt. The throw will go to third, and he'll get there at third, and now the winning run's only 90 feet away with just 1 out. The 1-1 pitch. Sent on the ground out to second. Moncada has it, and the Twins are going to walk home a winner. Well, everyone was treated to a really well-played ball game in this one, and the guy you see there turned in a particularly notable performance, so he's our top player of the game in this one.
And he was locked in at the plate up there. You could really see it in his approach and the swings he put on the ball. Finished with 3 base hits, and he certainly was a big factor in their victory.
Final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious Twins, 3 runs on 8 hits, 1 error. They left 6 men on base. For the White Sox, 2 runs on 4 hits. With 1 error, they left 5 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 54 minutes. A reminder, fans, that